This is a burner. When it's on, it spits out a flame, and when it's off, it's like a normal block. Every on phase and every off phase lasts about 4 seconds. But this can be longer, and this is why it's on a track. If we have a setup a little bit like this, then 2 burners occupy the same space, but if their on-off cycles are reversed, then you will get a flame that is almost constantly there. This works because while items on tracks do interact with objects, they do not interact with other items on tracks. So this is how we can basically stack up burners. When I first discovered this, one idea instantly came to mind: an escape sequence where the path behind you gets melted away at your feet. But that's not all this is useful for, so let's get to work on a proof of concept level. Let me be honest for a second. This was not the first level that I came up with when I found this mechanic. The other one was a failure. One of the main problems that caused it to be a failure was the fact that I only used the burners, and I kind of went crazy with them. I had different burner formations, like I had a 4-angled burner at one point, and it required a lot of different track formations to set up these insanely cool burner things. But the thing is, when you do that kind of stuff, you have 2 options. You can either have it be auto-scroll, so that way everything loads up when it's supposed to and you can predict it, or it can look not great sometimes when the player rushes through the level or goes really slowly through the level. That can mess up some of the loading on tracks. So I finished the level, and I even uploaded it, but then I realized that this was not video worthy. So I went back to the drawing board and figured out that they work really well with frozen coins. And just using it with another mechanic instantly made it a lot better, and the idea was more fleshed out. It was a lot better, and this goes to show that 1, combining different mechanics is a great way to make new ideas, and 2, it's not always bad to restart when you have something not good going on. It's okay to realize that you made mistakes and that it's okay to restart. So this is the very beginning of the level, and you'll see right below there that there is something very interesting going on. So let's take a closer look at that. You can see that the burner burned up the ice blocks, and then a pokey fell on that, and that basically shows off everything in this level at one time. It shows that burners are going to be destroying frozen ice blocks, and that there will be pokies like this. So it's just a nice little, really just a nice little kind of relaxation spot before another frozen ice block thing. And if you waited here to get all the coins, you have fallen for my trap, because now everything is a lot harder because you gave the burners time to destroy all the frozen ice blocks. So these fell down, and there are more gaps, and everything is just generally just a little bit harder, all because you waited for that coin block. And this is a really hard section. Well, second try. Almost back to where we were before, and this spot is a lot easier if you go fast. Okay, we lost our mushroom, but that's okay, because perfect timing, we're at the halfway point, where we start the main idea of this escape sequence. And this area, you just use the snowballs for a lot of on-off switches. In this part, you have to duck under. Yes, we did that fast that time. Snow pokies, hop over. That's fine. We didn't need that anyways. That's all good. Wait, no. I went for the snowball because I thought that it would help me later on, but you can't cheese your own level. It's just not gonna happen. This time, do not try and grab that snowball, go straight through to the last part. And I thought to myself when I made this, what was the most fun part when I was doing the part before? And I realized that it was the snowball and the on-off block thing. So this is just a ton of that. We go, what, what was that? I got out of there by the skin of my teeth. Holy cow. That was cool. Good.